Kirk Rueter, take the sting off of some of those balls that are being hit by the Angels. That's part of our scouting report tonight. Rushing back away from the plate.
To the left side for Aurelio. 2 hops, 1 away. There's no doubt that Eckstein was hit by that pitch. It hit the uniform.
Away from Rueter.
Here's a 2-1 with 1 out. To the right side for Kent. 2 up, 2 down.
Dusty's saying outside he may look calm, but inside he's burning.
With 2 out, nobody on. Salmon grounds to third. It's a fair ball. Long throw, Bell. Safe, as Snow could not hang on to the scoop. Had it for a moment, couldn't keep it. Hit 284 against lefties. Looking for a pitch on 3-1. Up the middle, a base hit. Salmon will turn and go to third. It's first and third with 2 out. An error, a base hit. And here's another scoring chance for Anaheim. A chance to put Anaheim on top in the first inning. Instead, the ground ball to Kent. And the flip to Aurelia, and the inning is over. No runs, a hit, an error, 2 left after a half inning in game 4. Giants down 2 games to 1. Very kind. And here's Lackey. His numbers in the postseason and overall was 17-6 between AAA and the big league.
And a happy Willie Mays number to John Lackey.
5th pitcher in big league history to start a World Series game on his birthday. And his 2-2 to Lofton is chopped slowly to second. Base hit. No score in the bottom of the first. Runner at first and nobody out. And a little dunker into right field will send Lofton to third. First and third, nobody out. One away. Kent checking with the home plate umpire as he came up empty. 3 games, 3 home runs so far for Barry Bonds. To the shortstop, Eckstein. A step, a throw, inning over. And the Giants miss a golden opportunity in the first inning. Back-to-back hits by Lofton and Aurelia. First and third, nobody out. The big strikeout of Kent, the walk to Bonds. He had only .241 batting right-handed in 2001 as he chops one up the middle. Aurelia, good play to his left, 1 out.
Fine play by Aurelia because the ball stays down.
Should he be allowed back into baseball? That's to the right side. Another hit for Gill. Gill is now 6 out of 9 in the postseason. He can vote. That's a little floater into center field for a hit. Holding at second is Gill, and that gives Lackey a chance to try and bunt the runners up to second and third. Took a swipe at it once and took the last pitch. Now a 2-2. Doesn't show the bunt at all and gets one into right field, a base hit. They will hold the runner Gill at third, and the bases are loaded with 1 out as John Lackey gets a base hit in his first professional at bat. He was kept at the plate and then made an out. Pops it up, shallow left center field. Lofton is the one who makes the catch, and his throw to the plate is too late. 1-0 Anaheim on a sac fly by Eckstein.
Lofton and Bonds are talking about it. Bonds should have been the one to make the play.
Not a lot of speed on the bases for the Angels as Erstad hits it back to Rueter. And the top of the second inning is over. But not before the Angels get on the board first. It included a hit by John Lackey, who gives himself and the Angels a birthday present. Bottom of the second inning in game 4. 2 balls and a strike on Snow leading off. To the right side for Spezio. To Lackey for the out. JT Snow retired and Reggie Sanders will. Up the middle, a 1-out base hit. David Bell will come to the plate with Rueter to follow. 1-0 Anaheim as Bell shatters his bat. Eckstein makes the play. Runner at second, 2 out. And somehow Gloss was able to chopper for Benji Gill. Had to hurry and just did get Rueter, who was hustling all the way. Second inning comes to a close. A 1-out hit by Sanders. The Giants strand their third and they've hit into a double play. Angels winning last night 10-4. Here's a 3-1. Into center field. Another Angel hit. Their 5th of the night. Willie McCovey played 17 seasons for the San Francisco Giants. Number 44 retired here for the Giants. Now with 1 on, nobody out. Anderson not hard hit. Kent able to get the lead man, and that's it. The force out, 4-6. And Anderson runs the bases. He's at first with 1 out. And Gloss coming up. He's already hit 6 postseason home runs. And he gets into one to center field here. Back at the track, at the wall. It is gone. A home run, number 7. A 2-0 pitch. 3-0 Anaheim. Not only facing Gloss with a man on, but falling behind 2-0. And Troy Gloss took Kirk Rueter and the Giants out to center.
All the others solo shots.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Here's Spezio. And there's a line drive to center right at Lofton. 2 out.
Two terrific at bats by Tim Salmon.
And a hit by John Lackey. Here's another hit for Gill. 2 for 2 tonight. 7 out of 10 in the postseason. And Gill is on with Molina coming up and 2 out. Off the end of the bat, shallow right, late break in by Sanders, but he's there and the inning is over. That'll do it for the Angels in the third, but not before they put up 2 more and hit their 22nd home run of this postseason. Gloss gets number 7. Here's a 1-1 from Lackey. Pulled through the right side for a base hit. And again, Lofton is on to start an inning.
That was that straight changeup from Lackey, or he has to be leading off an inning.
Into left center field, well hit. Back at the track, it is dropped by Erstad. The runners will end up at second and third on a double by Aurelia. Caught by Lackey. Good base running by the Giants. As no one's doubled off, and now at first base open, Bonds will get another walk.
That's a very good point, Joe, because
the walk was given to Bonds to force runners up. Here, first base is open. And the easy decision to load him up and heap it all again on the back of Benito Santiago, who's only 2 out of 14 in this World Series. Reaching for it, another ground ball to Eckstein. 6-4-3 and another double play. Same formula as the first inning. Kent doesn't come through. Bonds doesn't get a chance to come through. And Santiago hits into the double play. Back to Rueter. And the leadoff man is gone. Frustration for the San Francisco Giants last half inning. So often we talk about the extra rounds of playoffs and how the extra rounds have tainted a lot of the records as Eckstein tried to catch Bell napping, and David was moving in with a pitch and ready for that bunt. Like he expected it from Eckstein, with 2 extra rounds compared to those who were playing before 1969 as Erstad grounds out. But the extra rounds of playoffs really work against the Anaheim Angels with regard to team batting average. That's why it's incredible that coming into this game, they're hitting .335 in the postseason, and they have not slowed down.
450 miles.
JT Snow grounds to second. Gill to his left. 1 away. My monologue at the end of the top of the 4th inning was 3 balls, 2 strikes, Bell next. Into right for Salmon. 2 up, 2 down. Bell will bat with the bases empty. October in a 7-1 win over Minnesota. Bell into left field. Anderson cutting across to get it. The inning is over. John Lackey picking up where he left off after that last start in the ALCS against Minnesota. Still 3-0 as we go to the 5th. Back after this from your local Fox station.
Came on a 3-1 count.
On the inside corner, struck out Salmon with a breaking ball.
First strikeout of the night. Determined by the count often.
1 out. Garrett Anderson floats one, shallow left. Bell can't get to it. Gets it on 1 hop. And Anderson is aboard for the 2nd time tonight. To the shortstop. Aurelia, Kent, Snow. And a double play ends the inning. The Giants have hit into 2, and now they've turned 1. We're halfway through game 4. Off the plate, out in front of the plate, a lot of spin on it, and Rueter's on to start the inning. To the third base side. It comes back fair. Still rolling. Fair. A fair ball. And it's 2 on with nobody out. Gloss picked it up. 2 for 2 tonight with a single and a double. Into right center field for a hit. Rueter will come to the plate. Going to third is Lofton. It's a 3-1 game. Tying runs are on for San Francisco here in the bottom of the 5th. Nobody out. And a pop-up into right field. Lofton will tag. Come to the plate. The throw home. Too late. Going down to second is Aurelia. And it's a 3-2 game. And it gives the Angels the easy option of walking Bonds to put runners at first and second with 1 out for Santiago. So 3 plate appearances, 3 intentional walks to Bonds. Santiago is hit into 3 double plays. And he bats with 2 on and 1 out here. Into center field for a hit. Here comes Aurelia. They're going to bring him home. The throw by Erstad. Tie game. A 1-0 to Snow is ripped into right. Salmon back to get it. 2 out.
That's a base running mistake on Bonds' part. He went too far toward third. If you go a third of the way, you're off far enough.
2-2 to Sanders. Inning is over. Second strikeout of the night for Lackey, with the first runs of the night for the Giants. Rueter started it by getting on. Up the middle, a base hit. Spezio's on with his first hit of the night. Thrilled he did not have to use Francisco Rodriguez in last night's game 3. He's had 2 days off. 2-2 pitch. Second strikeout of the night for Rueter. 1 on, 1 out.
Hitters hit when the count is 1-2 or 0-2.
The 1-0 pitch to the right side. Snow. Lead man is gone. Double play. Nicely turned. 3-6-1. From Snow to Aurelia to Rueter. And now each side has turned 2 double plays. This postseason, 1 loss, an ERA of 7.5. This is the 8th appearance for Ben Weber. Now it's into the Anaheim bullpen. Another 1-2 to Bell. That's fair. Down the left field line. Nice play by Anderson. Bell's going to try for 2. And he's out by plenty. Garrett Anderson with a terrific play down the left field line. 1 out.
You know why he was playing down there too, because of what Bell had done.
A 1-out walk. And the go-ahead run is on here in the 6th inning. Kenny Lofton will come to the plate 3 for 3. Runner going. The throw by Molina. Bounces in. Stolen base.
Great jump and the footwork of Molina, who retired 9 in a row on Sunday night.
The 2-2. Lofton into center field. Pretty well hit. Erstad back to get it. Goodwin will end up at third with 2 out. Is over. Broken bat line drive off the bat of Aurelia and into the glove of Troy Glaus. That sends us to the 7th inning here in game 4. The Giants down 2 games to 1, tied in this one 3-3. Back after this from your local Fox station. 7th inning, and that means Felix Rodriguez is into the game, as he has been every game this World Series, and he has been busy this postseason for the Giants. Already his 11th appearance. But it's Palmeiro, and it's Orlando set up at 0-2. 1 out. Popped up on the infield for Kent. 2 up for the Angels, 2 down. Right to that spot. Snow is there, and now Rodriguez is. And a 1-2-3 7th inning for Felix Rodriguez. Francisco Rodriguez comes in for a battle with Barry Bonds, due up second in the bottom of the 7th. 1 out as Kent strikes out, becomes the 20th strikeout victim this postseason for Francisco Rodriguez.
You can tell somebody that pitch is coming.
Number 4 on the all-time home run list. To first. Again to Spezio. 2 out in the 7th.
5 sliders in a row. Now they're all called sliders. He got away with one there.
Shallow left field, and Garrett Anderson wants it, has it. And the Giants go in order in the 7th. We go to the 8th. Francisco Rodriguez, another scoreless inning tucked under his belt. It'll be Salmon, then Anderson, then Glaus. The numbers that Worrell has put up this postseason. A rough time out, his first effort. Into center field. Lofton back to his left on the run. 1 out. With 1 out, Anderson hits it to first. Snow will take it. 2 down. Easy into left for Bonds. Still tied. Should know that the pitcher's spot is due up 4th in this inning. That would be Tim Worrell. Snow lines one into right. The leadoff man is on. That gets away from Molina. And Snow down to second with nobody out. In the air, foul ball. Caught. What a play by Spezio. 1 out as Sanders could not get the bunt down. Here comes Snow. The throw by Erstad. Giants lead. 4-3 in the 8th on a hit by David Bell.
Or against the ground ball is great. I think you hold Bell here.
Runner going, swing and a miss. And the strike him out, throw him out, double play ends the inning. That will do it for the first 8. And the numbers for Nen this postseason. He's been bothered by a little shoulder stiffness. He's had a tough time getting loose. Left side, David Bell. 1 out. Couple of good bats left even after Kennedy on the bench for Mike Scioscia. One of them, Fulmer, coming into the on-deck circle. Kennedy into right field. The tying run is on. Adam Kennedy hops on the first pitch from Ned and lines a single into right. Ground ball might end it. Series is even 2-2.